Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Tania and today I am showing you how I achieved these big box braids, knotless box braids. First off, I lay down all of my braids sizes because I want them to be quite big. I just wanted to make sure I part them. And then as you can see, I already done some of them. So right now what I wanted to show you is that I parted them each with a elastic rubber band. And then I'm going to use some edge control for the top, and then for the whole hair or the whole length, I'm going to use this quite strong gel just because I want to have a limited amount of frizz. So as you can see, I'm just applying at the roots for the edge control, and then on the length I'm really gonna apply the gel to make sure that this is locked in into the braids. Once I am done with that, I'm simply going to sleek down the roots again and make sure that I start separating my hair into 3 parts that are pretty equal and start my braid. As you can see, I'm not adding hair right now, but I will be in a second. Make sure also that your braid is pretty tight, just so that it doesn't unravel or anything like that while you are doing your braid. Now, as you can see, I laid all of my hair sections for 1 braid or 2 on these little doors that I have there, and then as you can see now, it's the install. So I'm trying to attach it by simply taking it in the middle of that section and make sure that I match 2 strands of my hair with the 2 strands of the extension. And then I'm gonna go through a little bit just to add some thickness and just to make sure that it looks very natural. I'm not gonna add all of the braids or all of the extension at the same time. I'm really gonna do it progressively. And as you can see here, I'm simply adding it to the 2 strands, including the third strand that doesn't have any extension yet. And then I'm gonna go down a little bit more, and then I'm gonna add as I go. Just like I said, it's very progressive when you wanna do knotless to make sure that it looks also natural. This is a good hairstyle to do, honestly, because it doesn't pull too much on your roots and it allows your hair to grow while having a beautiful hairstyle. And I think overall I had about 12 or 14 braids, and that was a hairstyle that honestly I kept for 2 weeks and a half. I usually keep my hairstyles about a week or 2 just because I do my hair on my own, so I don't feel bad. But this is a nice hairstyle that you can even keep for longer depending on how you take care of it as well. Overall, this process really took me about an hour, and here, as you can see popping in, is my beba, clearly showing you off that he's here and also showing his hair out. Let me know if you want to see a video me braiding his hair. Anyways, I'm going to show you different of angles during the video. This way you can also see how I did it. Here, as you can see, I unraveled the braid a little bit just because it wasn't tight enough. Also, you can see that the product is coming out at the roots. That's fine because it's going to dry out and actually make the braid stronger. So as you can see here, I'm attaching again the 2 strands to 2 of my real strands of hair of this braid, and I'm going to braid in. And here I'm going to add it a little bit sooner just because there is some blonde hair into it. I want to make sure that it's equally attached and that it looks also great. So I'm going to add smaller sections, but I am also going to wait a little bit longer to add the next one. And from now on, I am going to stop talking and I'm going to let you watch a little bit, and I'm going to show you probably 2 more angles at this point. Also, let me know if you have any more questions, any suggestions of video that you would like to see from me. Also, this is a new intro if you've noticed in the beginning of the video, so if you enjoyed that, make sure that you let me know in the comments. And of course, you can always comment, and I will be getting back to you guys in the comment section. Thank you so much if you've made it this far in the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. This really helps me continue to create, just because it gives me more purpose, and I like to see that you guys are engaged with my content. But here is the last video. You can always slow it down as well if it's not slow enough for you, but as you can see, when I add the blonde, I really want to have it pretty equal in all the strands, so I like to add it sooner than later. And then I'm gonna do it again very progressively. I like to So you might notice me putting my braid in my mouth at the end, just because it's easier for me and it pulls less on my arms when I'm finishing the braid off. So once I am done these braids, you can see the ends are pretty nice. I just dump them into hot water to seal them and make sure they're not stiff. And then I'm gonna be adding some of my mousse. That's simply gonna make sure that all my roots and my braids are really frizz-free or frizz-free. Once the mousse is added, I'm simply gonna put on a scarf and then let that rest until the next day. I had to take a flight the next day, so I didn't get to film, but as you can see, I'm gonna show you a little bit of how the end result was in the airport, so you can see in the final video. Again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys.